It is just about time for some football. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South, between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Give up the gut to Bigsby. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Hey, run!
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Lawrence working from the gun. Complete out to the right. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. Red on red. Here we go.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. And it only took these guys one series to find a major opening in that defense, Brock. Might have saved them some work in finishing that series, too.
Gives them a signature play to end that drive, and you know this in the NFL. For an explosive run for a touchdown, it takes everybody. Everybody up front doing their job, the receivers on the perimeter. That was just job well done.
Now is Cook to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Harris hit, the ball's out. Oh, and the kicking team's got it.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. Lawrence in the pistol. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Bigsby. Will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Kill!
Lawrence now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hot 70, hot 70. Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. Buys time, rolling right. On target here to Njoku. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. Football is a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Buffalo 18, Cougar 19.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
6-19 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60.
It's going to throw here on third. He's going to loft one deep to the left. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. Running right is Bigsby. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Hey, Lion. Focus, hot.
On play action now, Lawrence. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 20-zip lead.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action, the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Okay, great.
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And that's good for a gain of 5. Eric Armstead there on the stop.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18.
The run is Krosky-Merritt. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
These linebackers receivers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Come on.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. He finds Njoku complete. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Two slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now on first down. Ward. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
From the gun, it's Ward. That one's complete to Chuma ATK. They haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ward off the play fake. Catch is made in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break.
Okay, ready?
Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Again, Ward going to the air. And the defender comes away with it. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, the pick came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points. Boy, do they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there in the enemy territory.
He takes it down to the 33. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles. And he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
On the move, headed right. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hold this one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought down on the play by T'Vondre Sweat.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
That's Cox. It's Hunter. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Red.
Looking inside the red zone. He isn't holding out. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
14 on the play. It's 2nd down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Pass complete to Travis Hunter. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Ready up.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
These are 24. Hey.
3rd and long for him here. Complete left side to Thomas. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, In a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Return coming from the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Here's Crosby Merritt on the carry. Up on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brockman, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Air it out on third. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Starts his return from the 23. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return.
Their own 21-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Throw right side, caught by Thomas. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. This is Bigsby. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Complete to his back, Tank Bigsby. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. And it's the Jaguars facing a 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Jaguars first down.
They'll run this with Bigsby. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Finds Hunter downfield. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. And a man is there to knock that away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Now it's Bigsby. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. Into the red zone. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tennessee touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Bill Lutz set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Son, it's a hunt. Here we go, son.
On the give, it's Bigsby. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Stop is made, Oluwafemi Oladejo.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Finds his man Gray. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So they let him keep the yardage after that short completion, Brock, and they decline the penalty.
Yeah, Kid, I think that's all about bringing up the next down. Your defense just held them to a minimal gain. They're trusting they can do it again.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Completes it to his back. LeQuint Allen. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get more points to end the lopsided first half. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars making a 24-point ball game.
31, Titans 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returnable from the 2.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Here, let's go.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. On now is Cook to kick this away. There is Davis to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Check up.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Downfield to DK. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there.
Cut at the 20-yard line. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And the Titans will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Krosky Merritt. Rob's by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
1870 Timberwolves. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Jump off caught by his back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
These little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Is good. And that lowers the lead to 21.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Slot man motioned over. Hand off here for Bigsby. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
We send a man in motion. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Tackles made just beyond midfield at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and he make an impact play.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
This time he's looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, Jacksonville.
Running back, motioning right. Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Finds the in route, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Jaguars first down. First First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Carry here for Bigsby. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
30 left. Take right open.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds him on the slant. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Riddle knocks it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
On return, here comes Davis. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Davis on the return. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Tennessee to the line, first and 10.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
Carried by Spears to start the drive. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run. Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
To the air with Ward. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 19 light, top 60. Go.
Ward in the pistol. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our third quarter. It's Titans football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the fourth. Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack.
Let's go. Ready up.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. Completed to his running back. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, about the 37-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down. Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that lowers the lead to 21.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the three, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Going with Bigsby here. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They run it again with Bigsby. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Okay, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Sending a receiver left. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Here he goes again. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
On red.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars put up even more points in a win. Ernest Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again.
41, Titans 13. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans putting up points in a game decided. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the upright. And the Titans cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple yards there.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Give now to Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got him some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Jaguars about set to celebrate this win. Third down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long, they're going to throw. Can't convert on third, that's to the ground and incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Jaguars in a punt formation.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Left 79 Broncos. Ready, right?
Here's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. I hurry this to the line. First down throw here for Ward. On target here to Njoku. To the house for Tennessee. Touchdown! The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions. David Njoku, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. It's Henderson on the give. And a power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
38-yard line.
Lisa 24. Hey, son.
Sticking with Henderson. It's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright.
Taken down.
The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
Hey, go. Hey, tomato. Right.
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence.